this look is going to be a Zendaya inspired look. I saw this picture of her on Instagram, and ever since I saw it, I could not get out of my head. I had to remake something similar. So I'm also having some help from my friend and hairstylist Brittany, also known as IamBebeMichelle. She's going to show you how to do the hair. So without further ado, I hope you guys enjoy this look. Let's get right into it. Okay, so the first thing I did was apply a primer onto my lid and right underneath my lower lash line. This is going to extend the wear of the eyeshadow, stop it from creasing, and also help the colors to be a lot brighter. Okay, for shadows, what are we doing? I went in with a very light brown eyeshadow. It's almost like a beigeish color, and applied that onto the base of my lid. And then in the crease, went in with like a medium brown shadow as well, and I wore that into the top of the upper lash line and into the crease slightly, and just blend it out with a fluffy brush. After that, I took a slightly darker brown than the base color and applied that into the crease of my eye, just the most outer part though. And then with a chocolate brown, went into the outer part and just kind of smudge that in. Don't like carry it too far out because you're going to blend it out afterwards with a fluffier brush. You just want the color to concentrate in one particular area. And this is just going to assist with adding some depth to your eye. And don't forget to go back in and blend some more. You don't want any harsh lines. Now what really caught my eye in the picture was Zendaya's wing. So just go ahead and take your favorite liquid liner. This one is from Sephora. I use this one like every single day. And just apply a wing. You can start small, but just build it as you get further out. You want it to be slightly more dramatic than you would typically do. Or at least me. I just lined my eyes with a black liner, and sorry, my eyes were tearing out a little bit. I think they were a bit sensitive that day. Now it's time to add some color. I took a Man's Perfect eyeshadow pencil, and the color is Forbidden, and I ran that onto the outer third of my lower lash line. And I'm actually using this as a base color to help build some intensity before we put on some shadows on top of it. Now with a deep blue shadow for Inglot, I'm sorry I can't remember the name of that, I got this a while ago. Just run it right on top of your base color. And then I just went ahead and applied some mascara. Now in the picture, I love she was wearing some false lashes. She probably was. I don't really have the woman power to do that today, so I just applied a lot of mascara to get the falsy look. You can do it if you want to though. And now it's time to clean up that face. If you notice, I did my eyes first, and I'm going to do the face afterwards because I didn't want any fallout. So the first thing I'm going to do is apply some concealer around my eyes and the high points of my face just to highlight it and bring it out a lot more. When you do so, just make sure to blend out concealer. It's nothing worse than you see a girl, she face look good, and then you see these lines all over surrounding, cutting across your face. Just make sure you blend out the concealer properly, please. Oh, and someone asked me about the foundation I used in my last video. The one I'm currently using, when I actually use liquid foundation, is Maybelline's Dream Liquid Mousse, and the color is Cocoa Dark 3. I actually really like this one. It's not too heavy, and it gives a nice coverage. The only con I have to say about this foundation is that, as you can see on my face, it gives a slight like dewy finish, and I already have oily skin, so to kind of set it and mattify it, I'm using Makeup Forever's, I think it's called Duo Matte powder. This thing eliminates any trace of oil. I really like this powder. It's kind of expensive though, but it's worth the while if you're willing to invest. And I am so sorry I accidentally did not record the lip portion, but I'll go ahead and leave you two colors listed below. And now it's time to tackle the hair, and I introduce to you Brittany, also known as Miss IamBebeMichelle.
Hey everybody, I'm IamBebeMichelle and this is Zoe. Basically, I'm going to be transforming her into Zendaya. So we're gonna do that beautiful style that Zendaya had. You probably saw it on her Instagram. It's the 2 braids. So right now, Zoe's hair is in its natural state in a twist out. So I'm gonna go ahead and stretch it out a little bit. Of course, I'm going to use some quality heat protectants to protect her hair from heat damage, and then I'll begin braiding. So I'm just going to go ahead and prep her hair, and then we'll begin braiding. So here we go. Do you know what side you're ready for?
I'll let you, girl. I'll let you.
Okay. Spraying it with a little bit of water for now. but I'm spraying it so that's a little damp because you never want to blow dry dry hair.
I like came
all the way done, not just a little bit.
I felt it too. I'm like, what's going on there? Britt went ahead and did one side. She's gonna finish it afterwards, but that was a react so far. So she's gonna go ahead and explain what you're doing for this side.
Okay, so this side I'm basically just slicking down the perimeter so that when I start braiding, everything's already sleek. I like to apply the product first, just so it's already sleek when I'm done, as opposed to braiding it and then trying to slick the edges, because then it starts to get bunched up under the braid. I'm using the ORS Organic Stimulator Edge Control. It looks like this. And so I'm just applying it all throughout the perimeter and really getting it in there so it's nice and slick when I'm done. To apply it, you can like go ahead and slick it down a little more with a comb or a brush.
How about in terms of like, you know, we were just talking about it leaves a lot build up.
Yeah.
So for the preservative. You know, you keep it style. Yeah. Do you keep preserve the style? You have to keep adding it more, or you would just recommend just tying it down and applying water? Like what you would recommend?
Yeah, like honestly, do not keep applying more.
Right.
You're just gonna have like the product cake on there. It's not cute.
Yeah.
So honestly, just keep it tied down. You know, don't just go to bed without applying it down, because when you wake up, it's gonna be fuzzy. You're gonna have to resort to the product, and so yeah. But already, it's looking so good.
I can't wait to see.
Like, yes. Doesn't hurt, right? You're good?
Yeah. I swear my scalp can take anything. You know, girl, I love like your mother and grandmother doing your hair. Like, dad, they'd be pulling all that. Like, I don't think there's nothing my hair can handle. My scalp. Go to shoots and shows. Like, am I hurting you? No, I can't feel your hands
at all. And they're the ones that are going the softest. We're all done. Oh my gosh, it's so freaking pretty. I'm gonna go. So to make natural hair really nice and sleek, basically I kind of tension blow dried it, which means that I stretched the hair a little bit. I didn't like blow it so that it was really straight. I just kind of blew it so that it was straight enough, and then I put Organic Stimulator Edge Control on her edges, and no, it didn't make her hair kink back up. It just made it nice and sleek.
Yeah, she did a really good job.
It's perfect. I love it on her. She looks so pretty.
And it's not ghetto.
Who thinks that braids are ghetto? It's not. How about that?
Oh, on top of what we did to make it smooth, we said the boiling
water.
Oh
yes. Okay, so what I like to do is just boil some hot water. So easy. Just put some water in a pot on the stove, boil it, and I just kind of dipped her braids in there for literally a second. I just dipped it in, took it out, dried it, and it made it nice and slick. And it's kind of just like flopping around. If I didn't do that, it would have been really stiff, and it would have just been like that. So the fact that we dipped it in hot water made it perfect.
And that's like real.
Exactly. It matched her hair color perfectly.
Thank you so much. You're welcome. I can find you and stuff like that.
Oh yeah. So you can find me on everything: YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. It's IamBebeMichelle. So
everybody that lives in Miami, she makes house calls.
Yes, I do. And I'm also working at a salon called the Maggie Rose Salon. It's in Miami Gardens. So I hope to see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you ladies so much for watching. I'm sorry, I know the tutorial was a little bit longer than usual. So thank you so much for sticking through to the end. Don't forget, leave any requests for any future videos down below, and I look forward to hearing from you guys. Love always, Zoe.